They had crowded together in the hope of finding some protection from Syrian regime airstrikes. Instead, these basements in Douma made it difficult to get out once a suspected toxic gas came in. The foam coming from the mouths of the victims matches the aftermath of past chemical attacks. Local activists have said that the regime carried out Saturday night's attack.
They're in
the basements for shelter, but the regime attacked them with poisonous gases. Civil defense teams are helpless. I'm speaking here while the regime's helicopters are flying above me. We don't know how to treat all these serious injuries.
The death toll is expected to rise higher. Rescue workers have tried to help those they can. But Douma is besieged. It's the last area of eastern Ghouta still not under the control of the regime, and many medical personnel have evacuated to other parts of Syria. Those evacuations had continued until Thursday, when negotiations between the regime and local rebel faction Jaish al-Islam broke down. Around 50 people died when airstrikes resumed on Friday and Saturday, as the regime signaled its intent to move on Douma.
The attack occurred in a neighborhood, an urban neighborhood, crowded, and people were under bombardment since yesterday. Over 70 airstrikes in this town, and then people were living. The most people were living in the underground shelters or floors of their buildings to protect themselves from the attacks and airstrikes. So this attack killed a big number of people because they couldn't move.
The Syrian regime has denied that it was behind the attack, calling the accusations fabrications. It was backed by Russia, which said that this was an attempt to justify foreign intervention. In April 2017, a chemical attack in Khan Sheikhoun did lead to a US response, with President Donald Trump ordering missile strikes on a regime airbase. A year on, he's appeared to accuse the regime of being behind the Douma attack, tweeting that the area of the atrocity is in lockdown and encircled by the Syrian army, making it inaccessible to the outside world. President Putin, Russia and Iran are responsible for backing animal Asaad. But the Syrian regime has survived past outrage at chemical attacks. And as it continues to advance on opposition territory, the civilians may even see worse days ahead. Abubakr al Shamahi, TRT World, Kilis on the Turkey-Syria border.